stresses of life can take a toll on anyone's mental health. Well, now imagine you're a child healing from severe anxiety, then you lose your home and all of your things in the recent fires.
Pat Harvey introduces us to a fourth grader dealing with all of that and more, and the nonprofit committing to helping kids reclaim their mental wellness.
That looks good. You drew a leaf?
An afternoon of coloring.
You doing okay though?
Yeah.
And conversation.
But I have been getting anxiety a lot more than I used to.
10-year-old Ariel Hernandez of Altadena is as resilient as they come.
When I used to live here in Altadena, I would draw all the time.
Life, as this fourth grader knew it, changed suddenly on January 8th. Her grandfather, Thomas, was first to notice the danger. It was 3 a.m.
We gotta evacuate. He said that the house was on fire, and I was just sobbing.
It catches people off guard and they go into shock.
Dr. Jana Lord is a psychologist and chief operating officer of Sycamores, a nonprofit in Pasadena.
We have 10 locations of care.
Sycamores offers treatment for the full range of youth mental health conditions.
From maybe adjusting to a new school, all the way up through and including danger to self and others. That is an individual really not being able to keep themselves safe or threatening either peers or loved ones.
Sycamore's residential treatment facilities, like El Nido in Altadena, offer round-the-clock care for youth in crisis. There are also smaller clinics for more common concerns.
How are you doing today, Ariel? Good. Good.
Ariel started therapy at Sycamores more than 2 years ago for help with severe anxiety.
I had a pain in my chest. I went to the hospital for it because of how scared I got.
After 2 days of being checked out in the hospital, Ariel got an appointment with Sycamore's therapist, Bianca Toronto. The two have been working together ever since.
You know, I love hearing the tea, girl.
She's helped me calm down my anxiety.
Dr. Lord says healing starts with accepting help.
So many of them might wish that they could just feel differently.
The reality?
You can't wish those feelings away, unfortunately.
But with therapy, youth can often learn how to process and cope.
Is that part of what the drawing is for?
Yeah, the sad thing is my grandma had just bought me an art kit for Christmas, and I'm devastated that I didn't take that with me when we were evacuating.
Ariel has had to deal not only with the loss of her home and possessions, but like so many other fire victims.
You have multiple moves.
How many times have you moved?
4.
And each time, it's a bit of a heartbreak.
I got attached to the hotel we were in Monrovia, and so I was kind of sad when we had to move, but then when we went to Azusa, I got attached to that. Where I'm at now, I like it a lot because it reminds me of home.
But soon, Ariel and her family will have to move once again, and
I'm gonna be sad because it reminds me of home.
in January, some of Ariel's worst symptoms return.
Strong wind terrifies me. I just get nauseous and I start shaking and I get chest pain.
Ariel is not alone.
The wildfires have had a dramatic impact on our youth as well as our staff.
Several of whom lost their Altadena homes.
For anybody that has had a history of adverse events, whenever another event happens, it can be very triggering and it can compound prior traumatic events.
Tell me about...
Ariel was supposed to graduate therapy last December. Instead, she'll continue working with Bianca through July.
Cool. Sometimes I get irritated when I have to talk to her, but then when I do talk to her, it makes me feel better.
Despite all the recent trauma, Ariel continues to heal. She has tools now to help her cope.
No natural disaster can take that away from her.
Ariel, would you like to have my picture?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have yours too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. It's so sad to see what those children are going through, but it gives you so much hope to see that there is help for them.
I'm so grateful they're able to describe their feelings
Right.
and be able to talk through this. I mean, that's sometimes the most difficult part, is even understanding what's going on inside. She's so wise beyond her years.
Absolutely. Even her saying, I don't feel like talking sometimes,
No.
but then once I do, I feel better. If you would like to help support Sycamores, you can simply scan the QR code on your screen or head over to sycamores.org/KCalCares.
And if you or someone you know is struggling or looking for help with their mental health, we do have a full list of resources on our website at kcalnews.com/mental health awareness.
And I'm glad Pat showed us exactly what we've been
Yes.
talking about, how they're helping kids with compounding effects of these fires on what they were already dealing with.